Spider Pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Spider Pig. The Simpsons movie is one of my favourite animated movies because I love The Simpsons, and what shocks me most is that this is the only one, and I can't really believe that they haven't done a second one. Maybe a second one is in the works, I'm kind of hoping it is, but at the same time, having just one Simpsons movie makes it quite special. This was released in 2007, directed by David Silverman, with screenplay by Matt Groening and James L. Brooks, and obviously a fantastic cast presenting all of our favourite characters. I do think this has the best of the best. Off the top of my head, I don't think it really leaves out any iconic Simpsons character up to 2007. I have to say I absolutely adore The Simpsons. I'm currently rewatching the entire thing from the beginning. I'm on season 8, but there will be some episodes that I've not seen, specifically the ones that were released after this, so it's not too big of a deal. This has 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, which is a fantastic overall average score. It was nominated for a Golden Globe. We'll look at the nominations and wins in a moment, but the description from IMDb reads as follows. After Homer pollutes the town's water supply, Springfield is encased in a gigantic dome by the EPA, and the Simpsons are declared fugitives. I actually kind of like that. I like the fact that Springfield is the main focus, and that by putting it in a dome, we're kind of saying, look at this little unique location, look at everything that goes on here and all of the people, and many of us have grown up and as adults loved to watch the adventures of Springfield, and here it is inside one dome, and it's just such a lovely concept. Obviously Spider Pig is the star of the show, or of the film, I guess, and the fact that 13 years on, almost 14 years on now, many of us are still saying Spider Pig, just shows how infectious this actually is. It's so compelling and so gripping, and it hits the nail on the head every time. It is so funny. The narrative is great. It's an hour and a half, so we're kind of watching 3.5 Simpsons episodes back to back. But the narrative never drags. It never feels like it's going on for too long. Obviously, the Simpsons family in this are very prominent, of course, and the characters each get enough screen time. They each have their own role to play. I don't think anybody was overshadowed. And as I said, we get to have a look at a lot of different characters that we have grown to love over the years. I really do think it is a brilliant film. And while, as I said, it's the only one so far, I think we could have had another one by now. Maybe they're working on one, but at the same time, it's really special. Obviously, we have the same usual fantastic cast. We have Dan Castellaneta, Julie Kavner, Nancy Cartwright, Hank Azaria, Harry Shearer, many, many more wonderful names giving us, fantastic characters. And I think it's just a must watch for any Simpsons fan. I don't really know any Simpsons fan who doesn't like this. There may be some, and if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. Especially if you went into this with specific expectations. But for me, that I didn't really have any expectations. I just wanted to watch the Simpsons film, and it certainly delivered. And as I said, it had a Golden Globe nomination for Best Animated Film, and I'm now going to have a look and see which actually won the Best Animated Film, because oh wow, okay, this is really awful. The animated film that won is a film that I actually really do not like. So the nominees were The Simpsons Movie, Bee Movie, and Ratatouille. I do not like Ratatouille. I don't know how The Simpsons didn't win that, but there we go. It has the BAFTA Awards Kids Vote. It won the top box office films, Best Comedy Film at the British Comedy Awards. Apparently it won the Best Nude Scene at the Film Inc. Awards. That's fantastic. Bit weird. It's a great film. I really love it. I kind of feel like it's pointless me saying if you're a Simpsons fan, give it a watch. Because if you're a Simpsons fan, you probably have already seen it. And if you're not a Simpsons fan, I'd say you probably won't find it that entertaining. So the target audience is very apparent. But if for some reason you haven't seen it or you're a new fan of The Simpsons, give it a watch. Obviously, you don't need to have watched the episodes that were released in the series before or the series after. It's very standalone. It works very well. I'd say give it a go, but for me, the Simpsons movie will always hold a special place in my heart.